What's up, guys? Welcome to Starling on Cinemas. That's Cinemas with an S, and today I'll be giving you my review on Edward Scissorhands. Now, before I begin, if you are new to this video, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, leave a comment on the section below if you have anything to say, and most importantly, watch this. So, Edward Scissorhands centers on a scientist played by Vincent Price who builds an animated human being, the gentle Edward, played by the man himself, Johnny Depp. The scientist dies before he can finish assembling Edward, though leaving the young man with a freakish appearance accentuated with scissor blades he has instead of his hands. The loving suburban woman, saleswoman Peg, played by Dianne Wiest, discovers Edward and takes him home, where he falls for Peg's teenage daughter. However, despite his kindness and artistic talent, Edward's hand makes him an outcast. So, how do I feel about the story of Edward Scissorhands? Edward Scissorhands is one of those older movies I have seen a couple of times, and it's one of the best Tim Burton movies I've ever seen. Now, if you've seen Tim Burton's movies, if you're familiar with him, I'm sure you are, even if you haven't seen a lot of his movies. Even if you've seen the original Batman movies or Beetlejuice, you've heard the name several times. Nightmare Before Christmas, you've heard of Tim Burton a couple of times. So the story of Edward Scissorhands is one of his most memorable films with a more sympathetic approach to it. Even though most of the story, which is set in a vibrant suburban residence, feels far from Burton's usual tone, which is very dark and bizarre, not dark and gritty, but is usually family friendly with a more dark and twisted, bizarre tone. The story still sticks to the Tim Burton spirit with its protagonist. The entire neighborhood is well aware of the dark castle at the top of the hill, but people don't ever have the thought of going up there because of its mysterious and creepy nature. Hey, it's not abnormal to not go up there. You wouldn't go up to a castle that looks creepy and looks bizarre as Edward's. But the story also goes to show that you are not defined by a minor flaw that you possess, but rather turning that flaw into a gift that will help other people. The cast of the movie is great. Johnny Depp does what he does best and goes out of his way to deliver a believable performance as the character he's playing. Now, I just want to comment on Johnny Depp's acting. He's great. And when he's worked with Tim Burton on several occasions, many occasions. This is just one of them. He was Wonka and Charlie in the Chocolate Factory. He was the main character in Sleepy Hollow. He was the Hatter in Alice in Wonderland. He works with him a lot, and he knows how to. He's one of those very actor kind of actors. He really goes all out in the role he's playing. Whether he's playing Jack Sparrow, I know that's some of y'all's favorite Johnny Depp characters, Jack Sparrow or Wonka or Scissorhands or the Hatter. He has many different acting ranges in each of the characters he plays. Now, at first glance, when we see Edward, we get a very freakazoid, serial killer sort of vibe with his hands being scissors rather than actual hands. But then again, it goes to show that looks don't matter, character does. Tragically, the inventor, played by a thriller narrator himself, Vincent Price, didn't live long enough to finish the miserable manufactured human being. Dianne Wiest's portrayal of Boggs portrays her with kindness towards anybody she comes across, including the emotional and physically broken Edward. Now, with a move like that, that's pretty fearless. At first glance, it seems like everybody in the suburb is treating him like an outcast, but as the film progresses, people start to warm up to Edward in his gentle nature. Hey, they even have a party where all the residents get to know Edward and get used to him. He starts to feel part of the family and seems to have a special place amongst these people, as he has trimmed the hedges as an excuse to bring and contribute to Tim Burton's tone, which is not only dark, but very eccentric, very weird looking. The fur on everybody's dog and women's hair. We also get a sweet romance between Edward and Kim, because even she learns that looks can be deceiving and it's all about matters of the heart. Kim's boyfriend Jim and the police are pretty much the only ones who are uncomfortable with Edward's company in the suburb, and Kim quickly changes her mind as soon as she sees the kind of person Edward is rather than who he looks like. Rotten Tomatoes gives Edward Scissorhands a 90% score. Edward Scissorhands is one of Tim Burton's most timeless films, with a nice cast, a sweet romance, and edgy and unorthodox set pieces, which he's already known for, and yet another lesson in choosing heart over looks. So for that, I'll give this movie 8.7 SOs out of 10. So that is my review on Edward Scissorhands. You can let me know what you guys think about it in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys next time with my next video. Bye.